What's happening right now is very different than anything we've seen before. On Saturday morning, when federal agents jumped out of an unmarked van near a Home Depot parking lot, they began grabbing people, a deliberate targeting of a heavily Latino suburb. A similar scene played out when a clothing company was raided downtown. In other actions, a U.S. citizen, 9 months pregnant, was arrested. A 4-year-old girl taken. Families separated. Friends quite literally disappearing.
I couldn't disagree more with what Gavin Newsom said. You need I live under Gavin Newsom. I don't know how many people. I live under Gavin Newsom today over the last, 6 years. And I think we need to fact check his speech, to be very sincerely, because if you look at what he's done in California, he got the biggest surplus. It's gone. I mean, I can go down the fire hydrants even have water in them. I can go on and on and on. He's trying to differentiate himself from other candidates. He's running for president. At the end of the day, Abby, all I can say is that we had 11 million people that came into America illegally. We don't know who they are. We don't know where they came from. There's a lot of them in California. Californians, I haven't had anybody come up to me and say, hey, get the National Guard out of here. Nobody in California is saying that. They want to be safe. And to have President Trump send the National Guard, at the end of the day, it's a message that he didn't trust. He didn't trust Karen Bass, and he didn't trust Gavin Newsom to operate independently and to protect his troops, ICE agents, federal buildings, and so forth. So he did what he had to do. And I think Californians support that, to be very sincere, Abby. Angelenos support that. I don't hear anybody saying, get out of here. Let me just share this with you, because this is very important. In California, we had a situation where stores were being looted by people. There was no ramifications. The people of California put Proposition 36 on the ballot that in essence made it stiffer penalties and stopped people from stealing. Gavin Newsom opposed it. This is just a couple of months ago. Gavin Newsom opposed it, and the people of California voted almost 70%. So those are important facts.
Let's start with the most preposterous part of this speech. This is night number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 nights of riots and looting and violence on the streets of his principal city. And Gavin Newsom uses this opportunity to give a speech against Donald Trump, not about the rioters, not about the people who are out there committing the crime. NBC, other networks are saying this is the first step in his presidential ambitions, and basically this is what's going to make Gavin Newsom president. Well, if that's the case, let me be the first to salute President J.D. Vance in 2028, because that's what's going to happen whether Democrats like it or not if this is their main guy.
Denied the state of California's request to stop Trump from using the California National Guard to keep the peace and keep order during these protests. CNN's Elena Treen is at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, where President Trump is speaking. And Elena, that's a big development, the judge denying California's request. Tell us about that, and tell us what the president has been saying in his Fort Bragg speech.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge deal for the president here and his administration. And we heard just moments ago